Aftertaste magic. A bottle of Absolut vodka. Let's do it in under 15 seconds. Mark. Sure. Don't worry, kids. I've been drinking like a week, so it's just I'm just doing it all. Not of Absolut, empty, baby sip. Here's the rapper came in. I'm gonna say this my son's crack lessons. So Shoenice is back. We're gonna have all kinds of stunts in that. Hopefully I look.
Every Monday by Bravo.
New York is the kind of place where everyone's just fighting to survive.
The art world is super cutthroat.
You really have to stick out if you want to get to the top.
You work for free until somebody says, we will give you a shot. Who am I gonna go home with tonight? I don't know.
I'm really scared. We have no money.
We're just not cut out for this much work.
I trusted the wrong people.
Bravo's new series, Gallery Girls. Premieres Monday, August 13th at 10, 9 Central. Only by Bravo.
Common morals, flip them around, make people look at them differently, question them so that you're not always taking things for granted.
All right, noble. But why the bizarre get-up? I mean, why the eye? Why the nail polish? Why the Satan stuff? You're a minister in the Church of Satan, right?
Yeah. No, not necessarily. That was something earlier. No. It was a friend of mine who is now dead, who was a philosopher that I thought that I learned a lot from, and that was a title that I was given. So a lot of people made a lot out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, look, if you're a reverend,
it's not a real job. I didn't get paid for it.
But why? If you want to get those kids, those lonely kids, and you want them to be able to be creative and burst out of that, why the bizarre presentation, which can be misinterpreted?
I think everybody's got a presentation. Everybody looks a certain way because they want to convey a certain image. You look a certain way because you want people to listen to you in a certain way.
Are you an exhibitionist?
Yes, I do want to come over.
I'm kind of shy, and I think that I take that out by performing in front of a lot of people.
I've never done that before.
Well, we'd do more than that.
Like what?
Well, I would get naked too, and we would have sex.
My hands will travel down your smooth body till we reach your pants. Here we will remove your pants and underwear, revealing your beautiful nude body.
Can I videotape us?
Are you gonna sell it? I forgot. I don't got a camera.
I want to watch it and masturbate to it.
How do I know you're not a cop? Laugh out loud.
I'm not a cop. How do I prove it?
Pull my cell and leave a sexy message. How many rounds can you last?
I don't know.
And with topping.
And you put Zardos and Clockwork Orange and Stanley Kubrick and Truman Capote and myself and whatever. Everything can be put together and then you have a meal that really tastes good. It's better than reality. That's why art has to put away this bad reality by ruling the world. All religious people think religion can rule the world. All political people think they can rule the world. But art is even stronger, so art
I'm sorry
will
if I screwed up your
rule
name.
the
It's
world.
Korine, Harmony Korine. That's an interesting name. Is there something unusual we should know about that?
Well, I don't know. My dad used to be a tap dancer.
Is that right?
Yeah. He was pretty famous.
Everything is now
the Nicholas Brothers
on the internet.
And that's how you got the name?
Yeah.
Did you change it when you were younger? You changed it to what?
To harmful because I thought it
Lil
would be,
B.
tougher because I used to fight a lot when I was little.
The age of information, I grew up and never grew up. I know one day I'll be the big dog, Columbia, cocaine, white, with lavish women surrounding me and my carrots. Only time I call a chick now is Bloody Mary. It's in the mirror, I'm feeling like I'm a champion, looking like I'm a mannequin, cannabis resident.
This is crazy, I never did this before. It's large, so you might have some difficulties hearing me. Is it okay if I sit like this? Is it okay? It's called the Chinese praying mantis. Praying mantis.
Tell us a little bit about
The hardest part about being me is like when you balling on such an eccentric level, like it's keeping your finances
where it came from.
Well, it's funny.
Like budget below standard because like if I'm balling and I'm spending like $10,000 a day, then I'll be like, okay, that's not enough. I need to spend like $20,000 a day. In high school, I was balling. I would go to school, but I would get kicked out because I wouldn't wear a shirt. But then they let me back in because they were like, okay, but we got a fashion show, so you need to come back and you need to like show us how to put the creases in the pants. My biggest dream, I can't remember. It was so big, like I couldn't remember. I was in like a pool of SpaghettiOs and I was swimming in it, and like a meatball got lodged in the back of my esophagus, and then I woke up after that. So James Franco, yeah, he's in movies and stuff, like crazy. James Franco, Riff Raff, James Franco, like I mean, Franco, Raff, Franco, James Riff Raff. I mean, it's all pretty much the same thing. How I keep fit? Fried okra, fried mashed potatoes, Twizzlers, and also other like municipals. You want to get your fresh fruits and vegetables, and then you want to batter dip that, and then you want to steam fry that. Okay, you take a note, write that down. I've been.
Stop right now, thank you very much. I need some
Borear. Did I pronounce that right? Basically, relational aesthetics is when someone with an MFA wants to meet new people, but because they spent all that time pursuing an MFA, they don't know how to talk to people normally, and they got really poor social skills, and they can't find no other way to meet new people other than forcing them into odd activities at their own poorly attended art openings. Relational aesthetics is also when a successful artist who is too busy touring the globe, going from biennial to biennial, and they have no time to make physical art objects anymore. So the famous artist uses the attendees at the exhibition as the artwork in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like to explore the social relationships between people. And you know, this kind of practice is really good when you're already famous because you know you can bank on a couple hundred people coming into your opening, and you know there's gonna be mad motherfuckers around to do your relational bidding. So it's good if you're famous. If you're not so famous, it might not work out for you. You might have to play, you know, hide and seek or something, or peekaboo gallery. But the
Oh my
famous,
god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're right there.
Relational art is like the easiest art to make that there ever was to make, because on the most primary basic level, all you need is some eager people, and all you gotta do is, you know, take an activity that people do regularly out in the real world and just do it in a gallery. That's really it. I mean, like somehow eating and drinking with strangers is some kind of happening in the antiseptic confines.
An image published by the media arm of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard in 2008 shows 4 missiles. The above illustration suggests that the second missile from the right is the sum of 2 other missiles in the image. The contours of the billowing smoke near the ground and in the immediate wake of the missile match perfectly. 3 days after the initial doctored image was published, an alternate version was released, showing only 3 missiles. This exposed enhancement was followed by a public continuation of image manipulation. Anonymous authors all over the world played through numerous possibilities of missile potency. Variations spread with online forums, news blogs, and image boards acting as platforms for the communal call and response.
Baseball season.
When
And this
Googling
reminds
this
me,
missile
last
incident,
year
different
I
versions
was in
of
New
the
York
image
in the
appear.
baseball season,
The
and I went to
initial
Shea
4
Stadium one
missile
night
version
to see the
coexists
Mets
with
play.
the 40 missile version.
And there's 2 old
Authenticity is
ladies
decided
were
on by
walking in the
viewer.
stadium. They were carrying their own liquor, and they were drinking throughout the game. By the middle of the game, they were so drunk they couldn't see what the scoreboard. So they made up their own score, and this is what they came up with. Bottom of the 5th, and the bags are loaded. But you know, speaking about baseball and sports, you know those commercials on television? I'm sure we're all familiar with them. They say, yes, now you can get the great hits of all time. You can get the great hits of the 50s and the great hits of the 60s. And if you order now as an extra bonus, you'll get this great hit. Well, I think we could adapt those commercials to almost anything, including sports and especially baseball. So maybe in a few years, we're going to see something like this on television. Yes, now you can get the great hits of all time. Yes, you can get the great hits of Babe Ruth. He had a lot of big hits. And if you order now as an extra bonus, you'll get Muhammad Ali's great hit when he knocked out George Foreman. That was quite a wallop. And when I went to see Earthquake, when I walked in the lobby of the theater, there was these white furry things all over the lobby floor, and I said to the usher, what are those called? And he said, oh, those are called furries. So I went in and I saw the movie, and when I came out, I saw the white furry things with other white furry things on top. I said to him, what are those called? He says, oh, that's the furries with the fringe on top.
We want to destroy television. We want to add to it. We want to stretch it until it starts to lose shape. We're supposed to be romantic, untamed,
while our artworks are slid back into the marketplace, blue chip investments for level-headed fetishists.
More and more artists are turning to popular media in an effort to examine the effectiveness of their work, not only in an attempt to reach a larger audience, but also to obtain access to the immediacy of newspapers, magazines, rock and roll, and of course, television itself.
Very much so. What exactly happened in Cleveland? I saw like a bra stand.
Shut the fuck up!
I live where there's no TV, there's no radio, there's no clock, there's no electric light. The girls carry water. They don't wear makeup. They have their babies by themselves. They go in the shack, they squat down and have their babies. I live on the ground. I live on the earth. I lived in Hollywood, and I had all that. The Rolls Royce and the Ferrari, and the pad in Beverly Hills. I had the surfboard and the Beach Boys, and the Beach Boys, and the Neil Diamond, and the Rob Scott, and the Jimmy Griffin, and Elvis Presley's, Mesca Bestleys, and all them guys.
You buy it and read
the
it for
Dina
yourself.
Martins and the Nancy Sinatras, and the Cassie Suffering. Will you do it to me? I hear you do it good, honey, and all that kind of. Will you come up to my house later? So I went through all that, and I seen that was a bigger prison than the one I just got out of, and I really didn't care to go back to prison. See, prison doesn't begin and end at the gate. Prison is in your mind. It's locked in one world